Morning from a very wet Norway. We're not going to do the walk to the glacier. As you can see, it's chucking it down with rain. And we don't think you can get all the way up to it either, so we didn't want to do that. There's no point. The low and sky lift, which is gives you great views, we decided against that as well, because if you look at the cloud and everything, and it's going to cost us around about £40 each to do that, which is just for some views. So we thought, well, that was not worth it either, so we are moving on. We're heading for Geiranger fjord, so hopefully we think, which is a fair old run, a good 3 or 4 hours, that by the time we get there it will be cleared up. There's obviously roadworks going on through here. Yeah, so we'll be going through to Geiranger. There's some viewpoints there. The forecast says that it should, with a bit of luck, clear up. But even if it doesn't, that's on our list of places to go. There's not a lot of walking involved, so we're not going to get soaking wet. Although we will get wet to go and have a look at some of the views over the fjord. I hope you like the place where we put the camera now, so I don't have to hold it, I can just point it straight at the roads. I don't know if it shows up on the video, but the river to our right, you can just see a mist above it, just following the river. Don't know how much it shows on. It's quite eerie in a way, but strange. So I'm not sure whether that will show up on the video or not, but it is quite cool. It's very strange. Well, I suppose today we'll see how much you like Norway in the rain. Even though you are sat in a warm room watching telly. Still think it's such a fantastic country, and I know the views are hampered by the mist, and the rain kind of dampens things a little bit, but it's still beautiful. Rainfall, which again will be the Glacier as well. One of the things that we want to see is not deer. We've all seen deer before. Is elk. Quite like to see elk. We do from time to time keep seeing signs that they're about, but we've not seen any. And I presume they're a lot like deer. They keep themselves well in, out the way. We have seen black squirrels and red squirrels while we've been away. Just not at a time when we've had a camera in our hand. But overall, it is a gorgeous country, and I do rate it quite highly. So that, I don't know, there's cattle, and he's telling you to watch out for them. So whether they're going to be on the road like we've had them before, who knows? It's a cattle grid, so. See. But I mean, even that looks absolutely, it just looks fantastic, the way the mist is rising. You can see the mountains, the bits of mountain in between it, and all the waterfalls that are coming down off the mountain. Fantastic. The river to the right, when you can see it, looks brilliant. I mean, that's just stunning. And just come round the corner, and there's like a glacier in front. I don't know if you can see that. It was just over on our right now. It's Briar Breach is going to now, so it looks like we're walking to the Glacier.
Well, it depends. I want to just have a quick look. Let me go into it. Slow down, innit? It's the only one I've seen that's slow down.
We're going to go and have a look anyway. Okay, we've had a change of heart, a change of plan already. We saw this glacier. We came across it totally by accident, but there is a lower part to it. So you can see the main section up there. That seems to have split away from this lower section. So we're going to have a little bit of a walk and see where we can get to on this. It's raining a little bit, but not super heavy at the moment. So first obstacle, and I'm hoping there's not going to be too many, is this. But it's also telling us this glacier front is especially dangerous. This is where the river flows out from under the glacier. Larger and smaller pieces of ice fall down on the bedrock during the entire summer. The glacier calves. It's not safe to go near the Glacier River, since carving ice under the glacier can make the river flood unexpectedly, tsunami-like. So, there we go. So let's have a bit of a walk, and there's a lake the other side of this. This is what they call boyer breen. So it's actually about less than 10 miles from where we spent the night. We could have spent it here, but we didn't know. So I know, I suppose it is what it is. We could have probably come down here and had our tea down here, but like Christine said, we just didn't know at all. Anyway, did all that hiking, we've got closer to this glacier than we have to any of the others. wow. Man, we have seen glaciers carving before in Iceland, and there was people like stood on a shoreline like this, and the glacier was down and it was actually in the water, and it carved, and then you get the wave coming back and people running back for the hill. Fantastic, really, really nice. And then you've got your waters running in. That is quite spectacular, quite stunning. Would have been nice if it was a sunny day, but well, I suppose we could have everything. Anyway, at least we got to the glacier. I'm saying lake, I mean it's obviously a river that's got to feed down to the sea. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. I just love the mist, how it hangs like that, and it's quite fantastic. Yeah, like Christine said, you can see the waterfall like gushing down, which would be running underneath it. We're just looking at the mist now on the water. That looks really, really good. I really, really want the piece to fall off now so I can video it. Not that I want it to fall off and splash that badly into the water and get wet, but just a couple of small pieces would be nice. Anyway, at least we got to see another glacier, and it did come as a bit of a shock. This one was really, really quite surprised. The mist on the wall looks really cool. Yeah, I desperately want the piece to fall off. Just so I can film it, because it could be quite spectacular. But we think the bit at the bottom is what's fallen off before from up there, and then it's just piling up over time. So it's been a while, I think, since a piece has dropped off. But I love that bluey colour that's within it. It looks really nice, really cool.
See how fast it's melting though, can't you?
Yeah. You can now see from a different angle, and the glacier there up on the top, and the waterfalls around it. It's been a good stop, a good find really. Caught us by surprise. And the other thing is whereas in this day and age, anything and everything that you want to see or do, there's usually a charge for it, and this was free, so it was a bonus, a win-win really. It's a shame that we didn't see it or notice it on the map. We would have travelled that extra mile or few miles to have done the night there, but never mind. It is what it is. I might take the opportunity to empty the cassette in the toilet, I think, while I'm here. So anyway, let's see how we get on. Across this, which is a sculpture park. so we've made an impromptu stop again. He says, thank you for visiting the sculpture park. Gloppen Sculpture Park had its first hire in 1995. In 2008 the sculpture park was re-established. The main idea for the arts is variation in sculptural instruments and visual expressions. So no idea what that means, but they're quite cool. I'll run down them all. Some of them are a bit weird. I think that's a man supposed to be walking through a door, and I don't know if that's a man pushing a ball up an hill. Who knows? Well, that one's a bit strange. The park goes across the other side. There's some fast flowing water. You can see how beautifully clean and clear it is. That is, I have no idea. So we've got some art that I actually get, but some of it is just weird. I don't understand that. Its brother is in the middle of the water. I think these must be local people, probably. Oh no, they're not. They're famous people. So I recognise Curie on the end, Madame Curie. That must be Joan of Arc. Florence Nightingale. Past. I don't know. Payan. Don't know. Somebody that owns the hotel, I presume. I suppose some of them were designed. Oh, somebody with a cornflakes packet there. It's very different. Doesn't say who these ones are. I'll stand back a bit so you can get them fully on the screen. Workmen, people in various guises. It's different, unexpected, very different. There's even a toilet here. There you go. Who would ever think that a toilet would be art? But yeah, that's quite cool. Really is quite cool. So I'll run down the middle. I'll catch this big fella here. There's some heads and things, and not really. Not really sure of, I mean, these are obviously famous Norwegians, I assume. I think that's a skier. I've just made out as somebody that's skiing. Very different. Very, very, very weird and different. There's a few on the other side of the river. Famous one that you would recognise. You can tell by his face. Christopher Columbus. Oh, another toilet. can't believe put a toilet on a pole. I didn't notice it till Christine pointed it out. I don't know. I suppose, well, we're going to have a look at the ones on the other side of the road as well. So, well, this embankment, and we'll have a scoot across the river. Certainly fast flowing water, but it's super clean water. It's coming from the mountains and maybe up on the glaciers. So we'll have a quick nosy at these sculptures. So there's a few more. The table tennis thing. So I think these are names of places. Songdal, we've been there. Lairdal. Gloppen up there, which is where we are now. And I think the person that sculpted this studied women for a very long time. Very funny. I'm not sure what sort of an animal that one's supposed to be. Some strange tables and chairs. Sheep, I think, possibly. Not really sure what this. I think it's some sort of a game. I think. Don't know. And that's supposed to be Pan. I think that's pretty much all of them, really. There's a stone. Very different. Very, very, very different. I think some are designed by kids, I'm sure. Whether they did them themselves, I have no idea. But yeah, very, very interesting. There's Christine coming across now. Very interesting. Right, we've just come down from out the clouds and to this spectacular view. Leave it on because as we come round the corner you get the view of the fjord again. So, how nice is that? I mean, even in the rain it is still beautiful. Really, really gorgeous. I thought yesterday when we was on the ferry as foot passengers and we were going across the water, and the water was so still, and when you could see the waves that were being made up by the ferry onto the top of it, it just looked really strange. It just didn't seem like it was.
It was like glass, wasn't it?
Yeah. Really, really nice. Here comes another one. He don't want to get over either.
No. He's Norwegian.
Yeah. Normally, we've noticed the Norwegians are usually, he's learning away there. Normally, the Norwegians are really, really good at judging the widths of the vehicles, so they can usually drive with the cars with the tyres half and half on the road and half off the road. Really, really good at that. I have been actually shocked at the number of people that we've come across, which tends not to be Norwegians, to be fair, who the driving's awful. Just can't judge the width of the vehicle, can't reverse it.
That guy yesterday.
Very, very, very shocked. I mean, there was a guy, well, it was day before yesterday, who backed it into the. It was just unreal.
Backed into the wall.
Yeah. There's some very poor drivers. Now, whether that's because they might be driving rentals, there's a lot of rental vehicles, especially German ones that are here. We have noticed as well that as we're going north, that the price of fuel just seems to be creeping up a little bit. So we're not sure if that's true yet, but that's how the feeling that we seem to be getting. There's a garage coming up now, so we were paying $19.99.
1999?
Oh, that's 1997. So that's just
a bit cheaper.
Yeah. That's just not that out the hat, hasn't it, on what I was saying. Yeah. So maybe they're not creeping up as such.
We saw. Excuse me, a dear garage.
Just must have been passing dear garages, yeah. Well, it's been a pretty awful day so far on the weather. I think we made the right decision on not going up the Lowen Sky Lift and doing the walk to the other glacier. I think we were really lucky in the lull in the weather while we did go to see the actual glacier that we did go to. We're just hoping that it can clear up a bit for Geiranger for you all. But I mean, even in the rain, it's still stunning. It's not obviously as nice as it would be in the sunshine, but it's still quite beautiful. which were, I think Geiranger itself is 20 kilometres, but Geiranger Fjord is what's coming up on our left hand side. I think it's supposed to be one of the prettiest fjords, but I think with the cloud and the fog might dampen that a little bit, possibly. We'll see.
That's the way it's in there.
A couple of camper vans there. Still quite stunning with the ice caps on the top there. It's quite a big fjord, this. Actually a little bit better than it was 10 or 15 minutes ago. It was just thick fog, mist, rain. It was even getting it through the tunnels as well. But yeah, it's quite stunning. Really nice. We've just seen the sun poke its way through. Hopefully it can fight the rain off. Said, "Come on, Mr. Sunshine." So she's picking aside what she's rooting for. The waterfalls look quite spectacular as they're coming down from the ice caps of Glacier. Multicoloured roof.
That's meeting you here.
There's another one coming. Yeah. A car. So, yeah, it's really beautiful, really pretty. Different scenery to what we've had so far. Well, I said very different.
It is very different. You can see the cloud rising now as well.
Very nice.
Wait, I'll back on. Okay, I'm going to get it. Hang on.
You're going forward. You're going forward.
Can't get in gear. Can't get it in reverse.
It's because you're panicking.
I can't. This stops me from going in reverse. Come on. Not waiting there all day.
No, hold on.
Oh, and he starts coming now.
Didn't you realise you were rolling forward?
No. I'll try and get it in reverse.
Don't really put it in for you next time.
Yeah. This stops it. I can't push properly.
He was stopped, I think, waiting for you to go past, but all the other cars just overtook him.
Oh no! Rain! No, can't stop.
Yeah.
There is sunshine up there though, there's a blue sky.
I've not turned it off at all. Still recording. Coaches is just one of those things. So,
I got past.
yeah. Seem to be descending into cloud.
If it's moving up, you can see it rising. You can see it rise quicker.
Turn this off for a bit. That's been a long way down this mountain, I can tell you that. All these switchbacks snaking backwards and forwards, but we're near the bottom now. We have met trucks and coaches up on the top, as you saw on a little bit earlier. Well, coach you saw, didn't see the truck. This is Geiranger. I think it's beginning to look like we might be staying around this area tonight on the campsite, and then trying to find our way where we want to be next time.
Vingy camping, you've seen that advertised.
Yeah, we have.
Well, I need to stop so we can look for somewhere to stop.
Need to stop so
We can look where we want to stop. He must go through red light.
excuse language.
Again. He gets before that window. On a park. Well, turn around and go back there. So, you can get that view.
No one.
Yeah, well, oh, might be good on that actually.
Turn left to stay on Prima Filksveg 63.
Stop here. It's not dark.
In 600 meters, sharp left.
That's terrible. That's why it started.
Sharp left, then turn left.
Fuck me, you're having a fucking giggle.
Can't go down there.
No, you can't go down there. That's not right.
Continue on Prima Filksveg 63 for 1 kilometer.
Now.
Just going to have a look what it's doing.
Okay. Let me turn that off.
So
we're just managed to find ourselves somewhere to park for a while. Hopefully it's going to clear up a little bit. It looks like it is doing. This is Geiranger, the town. So we're going to have a little bit of a walk around here and see what there is to offer. It is a very, very popular place, Geiranger. So I think we're lucky to find a place to park for free. At very popular places, nothing is free really, is it, Christine?
no, it's not.
So we'll see, but that looks quite stunning, that in front. Yeah. So hopefully this will clear up with a bit of luck nicely for us. We can have a little bit of a walk around Geiranger, and then as we come out we snake up a hill, and that'll give us a view over the fjord as well. So we'll see. Looking really nice. I think it's a walk down this hill, which we've already driven down once, and I think it might be a good thing for us in a way, because to camp here is really quite expensive, so the campsites are quite dear. I think we can actually walk back up that way when we go back. But really nice. Wow. Well, we walked from right at the top up there all the way down the staircase, so it's down before we go up this time. There we go, and that's the waterfall. Runs all the way down here into this fjord. Somebody having fun with a speedboat. This is Geiranger fjord and the town of Geiranger. Pardon? Okay. It looks like it's cleared up a little bit for us. We're just going to have a little bit of a walk around the But I think this place is probably, for us, our least favourite place. We'll really enjoy it here for the views and the waterfall and everything. It's very it's just commercials, just hotels and restaurants, that kind of thing. Oh, in case you're interested, you can't buy alcohol on a Saturday after 6 o'clock, I think it is, at night, and on a Sunday at all.
From shops.
From shops, yeah.
You can in bars.
Yeah, you can from the bar, but from shops. Okay, that seems to be lifting a little bit there, doesn't it? Right, onwards and upwards, which actually comes a bit of a shock, but they grow an awful lot of pears and apples. I bought some apples yesterday, which were local ones up near the church, the Stave Church, and they were a bit soft. However, they were juicy and nice. I'm saying were, I've got plenty to go at. It cost me £2. Oh, it's 20 knocks. About £1.50 it's cost me. I've got about 12 apples, I think, haven't I?
Yeah,
there's about a dozen apples, so it was good value. It's a bit softer, but very juicy, nice. So I've plenty to go at. I've just read this notice here, and this waterfall is called Storfossen. It goes into Geiranger. You look in the distance over there, you see a road that snakes backwards and forwards. That's where we're going next, to another viewpoint. So we're kind of hoping that it's going to lift that little bit higher, and we'll get some fantastic views. What I've been doing is actually called the waterfall walk. So we're going to do the bit that we missed now, so which will take us back into the car park where we parked, hopefully. So this is the section that we missed. We didn't know it was here. Yeah, it takes us nicely to our car park. Look at the ring of mist that we seem to have. Hopefully it will rise up a little bit more. Yeah. That was really good. I really quite enjoyed that. That's I don't think Geiranger's my town. However, I can see why people come here. The waterfall, the fjord, everything is spectacular. But it is just geared for tourists. The Norsk Fjord Centre there. Anyway, we're rising up now. We've pretty much going on up, back up all these switchbacks. We're into the cloud. We're kind of hoping that when we get to the viewpoint, if there's space on it, there's quite a few campsites fully booked here, even at this time of year. So we're hoping that there's nobody on it. We'll see when we get there. For us to go down and take a couple of pictures, so that's where we're headed. Now we're just parked on this hill bit. We've been waiting for that, just been talking to you two and eating my tea, and then we looked out and it was there, and then within 2 minutes it had cleared up. So we're here to get some of the pictures that Christine wanted. There's a view. This is Geiranger fjord. So this is supposed to be one of the most beautiful fjords in Norway. In case I forget, the Scharnhorst was sank off North Cap, which is where we're going to later. I think it was near Narvik where they attacked it with the tall boy and the mini subs, but I'll have to double check that just in case I forget to tell you. But how beautiful is that? So really nice, really nice. So you often get the cruise ships coming. That's a ferry there that you can see. It's one of the most expensive ferries in Norway, that, because I think it gives you this fantastic view. It is a long ferry ride as well, down the thing, but how's that? I mean, we're right on the level with the clouds. If you look, there's the van, and look at those clouds. So we just managed to get these done. Fantastic. And this camera off about 20 seconds ago, and look, you just see, it all just seems to have lifting. It's not quite as clear as what it was. I think we've got this that's drifting in as well.
It's lifting, you see it lifting up. Come back after tea, it'll be alright again.
I think Christine wants to come back after tea again. Okay, we're here waiting for the Ling ferry to take us over to the other side. It's a 2 ferry trip. I think it's about 15 minutes, something like that. There's a crossing. There's a fella fishing. Very nice though, doesn't it? Looks really stunning. I mean, we've had some bad weather today, but it's been a really good day again. Really good day. Right then, let's not been much to show you for this crossing. There's nothing to actually see, but it's there isn't really anywhere to sit. You just sit inside the vessel, and that's it. I've tried all of them.
Have you used that one?
I've tried it. I'll turn it off when we get to
We've not changed anything, does it?
no. So you kind of sat inside a bit of a box in a way on this ferry, so you pull in, so roll on, roll off, nose opens, drive on, drive off. It's as simple as that, to be fair.
I can't see it.
And I think there's much more to say about that, really. We did go and have a quick look. You can get out, and there is, I won't call it a cafe area, there's more of a help yourself and put the money, scan it and pay for it yourself. You'd never do that in the UK.
Never been out left.
No. There you go. And he must admit he's the happiest person I've seen in his job.
He was in it.
Yeah.
Maybe smile at her.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. You're going that way. You're going that way. Oh. Okay.
That's what we're doing. Controls it too.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the sign, but that's where we are heading to for tomorrow. It's Troll Stigum.
It's only 37 km.
Troll Walk. It's just a basically it's road with switchbacks on it.
That's nice. It's only 37 km.
So, I mean, Chris said about doing it tonight, but
It's 37 km.
I don't think. Well,
It's not really.
I'm going to do that tonight. I was going to do it tomorrow. But we've lots of other things to do at the moment. Valdal. We're going to just outside of this town. We're going to fill our water and everything up.
600 meters, turn left onto Olivsgata, Prima of Filksveg 63. Take the next left onto Olivsgata, Prima of Filksveg 63.
That's my thing.
That's it.
In 600 meters, your destination will be on the right. Just coming up on 60, 150. It's on the right, not the campsite. So it's around here somewhere. It's here. Your destination is on the right.
The next one's up here.
There's no grey to
No,
empty.
right.
Just I'll get the black and empty and
Get as near the
fill up
front
the
of that.
water. Okay.
What's on it?
So beautiful, must admit, Norway, really pretty. Look how stunning that is as a view. That's just fantastic.
There's Rob.
Really nice. Really, really nice. Well, we're climbing back up into the hilly area. The area we're in now is part of the national park for Norway. It's looking a bit misty ahead.
Nobody's got that.
stop around here. You can park up on this left hand side.
Oh, might do, yeah.
Is where we were going to park. Would have been in there. Very bright. Got his gun with him. His shotgun. I don't know if you saw that.
What is he up to?
Oh, he's been shooting. That's what he
Well, this crap will come back. Stay there. It's fine.
Now on the Trolls path. It's must admit pretty steep. I don't know how much you can see this. I might actually unclip the camera so you can see properly like what we can see. Excuse me. There we go. I'll hold it like that. It's a series of switchbacks steep down into the valley below. So very steep, long way down. Let's see if I can put it on my pole. That's it, I can hold it better now. So this is the Trolls footpath. Wow, look at that. That is just nuts. We don't need too much traffic. A fantastic waterfall. Kind of heading down into the valley down there, and then we're going to park up down at the bottom, I think. It's yeah, it comes back on it, so we've got to go back again now. Not a road you want to meet many vehicles on. And then that side. It's quite amazing, but I wouldn't want to meet vehicles on it, or too many vehicles. You have to remember the coaches come up here. Waterfalls are really quite stubborn. All the corners have got names on these, all the switchbacks like Nickersfingen, mean, that's what our sat nav looks like at the minute. But, won't want my brakes to fail on me either. So this is Grovdalsvingen. Wow, very, very steep. Gestelstadsvingen. So I think Vingen must mean corner, bend, switchback. I'm assuming. What's wrong?
That's my camera.
Right, what we've got now is Christine's trying to take photos, drive. You've got people behind her.
She hasn't. That's why I've done it.
Alright.
Miles behind, he's been stopping for.
I wish you wouldn't do things like that. Vivavsvingen. Vivavsvingen.
What's all Charles' names?
So that's where we're heading down there. Car park. Looks like there might. Oh, I don't know whether there's a space in it now. Hopefully we can get a space in there. Looks a bit full. So, we've got to go down that bit of road yet. So we're going to find the way down there. Beautiful waterfall. It's absolutely fantastic.
That is stunning. What's that behind all this stuff? 30 seconds. There's no one here.
That's really nice.
Stunning though.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh god, yeah. Brandlisvingen.
Yeah, he stopped at Glacier.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And our parking is just down here now.
In 400 metres, your destination will be on the right.
Oh, thought it'd be on the left. So, that was the Trolls Path. You can see a couple of cars coming down it now. So, I think Christine was right in doing it now rather than doing it tomorrow. Beautiful. Stunning. And this is our park for the night. So it's another wild camp with all these other vans. It's like VW heaven here, I think.